It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Ravens and the Colts on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A look at the numbers last week for Edwards. 14 carries, 64 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Room to maneuver at the 35, and he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's Edwards. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. So here come the Colts to take over for the first time. And leading the way is a number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes. Because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation. And if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Here we go.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments having on call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The Colts had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but now talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Off the play fake, here's Jackson as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, probably a little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Richardson off the play fake.
Looking to start for ones, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Colts. Come on, come on.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now it's Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got Pierce.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce
from 13 yards out.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Jackson on first down. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Reports had him going to a lot of other teams, but the Ravens swooped in and surprised many by signing Beckham as a free agent. Didn't play last year as he recovered from a knee injury and gives the Ravens a weapon they haven't had at wide receiver in quite some time.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Second and 5.
Again, Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, Charles, we're going to look here at the Colts 2023 draft class. Contributors up and down their 11 selections. But, of course, it's really going to be remembered for that name at the top, the new face of their team.
Anthony Richardson, oh, he continues the trend of dual-threat quarterbacks expected to take over the league. And he might be the next level. What an athlete. And how about the rest of the picks? Great value with cornerbacks like Julius Brents, wide receivers like Josh Downs. They should see the field plenty as rookies.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with a home team.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
the line of scrimmage. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Richardson back to throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And quickly they get to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, Taylor. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Taylor. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I like his awareness of the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Fine ball by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point,
looking for it's intercepted. Inside the 20. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you would. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to get a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try to get to the ball
face
even
mask.
faster.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
They run the option here
boy,
on
get
1st and 10.
And maybe the
Stewart.
wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Jackson running again.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Jackson.
Wide open.
It's incomplete.
Wide open, he missed
Took
it.
a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be stopped
Damn.
well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
So where did that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 23.
A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
And they run with Edwards off the option.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Looking for
Intercepted.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
156 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a handoff, Taylor with it.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Now Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
A gain of 14 yards. And a first down.
The give to Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 47 now, to work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Taylor.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Come on.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
This game away.
Put
this game away. Let's go, Mitchell.
To the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And he's going to have the Colts first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half,
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Ernest Jones, who had a strong showing last week with an 8.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete, 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Oh, crap.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Oh, Jordan Woods right open.
It's Woods.
A big play there for Andy. 49 yards.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Once more with Mitchell.
Oh.
And he gets him a little bit closer, takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, and now they face a 3rd and goal.
Mitchell.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Nope.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Walk him.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
Damn.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the end zone, Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact,
there's a gap.
they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 41.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another run with Mitchell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Off play action. Richardson eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Beautiful.
But
Same
what
play.
often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the handoff, Mitchell. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Pass complete there to McCool. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage. To the air again, Stafford. And
his throw here is incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
There we go.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Zone with this receiving core.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 30. They go play action with Richardson.
Rolling to his right.
Baseline.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
That one a first down pickup of 8. The Colts are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Now Richardson. Delivers another one to Pierce.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Now it's Richardson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. Third and goal.
Here's Mitchell.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
An extra point by Gay is up and good. They'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. But Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Sack him, sack him.
And that's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Stafford looks to throw again. That'll be caught. It's caught.
Ooh, right up the middle.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise.
That was a blitz.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by McCool.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Stafford on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now it's Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
Crap.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown,
That's that tackle.
Kyron Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are back within a score. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back. They have nothing but green grass here in the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 114 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give here to Mitchell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mitchell. And it's a fumble. Looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this 3rd quarter. Down 2 scores at the half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll go in the box as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown.
Jelani Woods.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice confirmation.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now Stafford and the Rams
Down by 10, 2:23 to play. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. That will be brought down by the Colts.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Stafford now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
No, you put the picket.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. Mitchell.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on second and long. Stafford, and pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a third and long.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's why defending the home field is vital.
So for the Colts, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Well, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on the roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Keaton Mitchell. He's coming off a track meet kind of week. Just a bunch of yards and frequent trips to the end zone.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any.
And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Again, it's Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Folk's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks him. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A nice run there on 1st down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Henry up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside handoff, Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Levis on 3rd down.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Here's Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Folks, kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to the head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, wide open. I missed it.
And that's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Titan football. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the
Levis in trouble, down he goes.
He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Six nothing our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Levis.
Oh my gosh.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now stands at 13. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The Colts had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Richardson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And it's caught. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Mitchell. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Oh, man.
A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. It's now 13-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 2nd down throw from Levis. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it winds up falling incomplete. 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner as a former defensive back, I'm having a bunch of physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. So
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Richardson looking to throw.
Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Richardson on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the 2nd quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows. They're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be open to pop one break run here this go around. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Levis sets up to throw here. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
We're still that one.
Here's another one intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against...
I should have stuck cover 3. Damn.
Taken in for a Titans touchdown.
No covering that.
28 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is now 13. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 1st down, Richardson. Delivers another one to Pierce.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Again, it's Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
4 yards
Edwards on the touchdown grab. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gaines. Up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And the good news, his team's winning. And the bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
The one final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Levis to throw it.
Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it
Press
around.
the
It
car.
falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, ready?
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And they're going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. A first down carry for Henry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 30 yards.
And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Levis will try to throw for the 2.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Finding Pierce on the crossing route.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a goal.
First and 10, it's Richardson. That's complete to Pierce.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10, here's Richardson with it.
Damn.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here Richardson yet again.
Touchdown, Colts! Isaiah McKenzie, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Levis now on first and 10.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Levis in trouble, down he goes. Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on
EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry up. Now it's Richardson. And he's got his target. It's gone for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 33 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that will add to the momentum that they've already established.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Levis. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But oh, my goodness. Just too much air under the ball. And he knew it right away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. He was waving his arms on the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Together, 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third now as they try to hold on to this lead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On third down, here's Mitchell.
There he goes left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His longest run of the game right there, and a pretty good time for a huge third down conversion late.
Love the mindset. Love the way he flipped the switch late in the game, needed a big run, and helped produce it with great leverage from the offensive line. But you also know what happens, too. The defense stacks the line. So if you can break through that first barrier, there's usually plenty of room to run.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it with the touchdown run? Winning
after the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So Levis and the Titans now
down by 10, a little under 50 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Here's Levis.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Levis to throw.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
It's flag turning up the decimal level. It's third and long. Levis.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's fourth and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing.
Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. 'Cause you know I got a lotion. On top of that, she good for me. Made me